Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nello. So I'm gonna start this episode out with showing you guys my guide. If you haven't already gotten a copy of my guide and you are interested in a data role, please use the link in the description box to grab a copy. For those of you who have bought the guide, I am so thankful. Thank you so much. I hope that you find all the value in this guide. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about the data analyst role and the impact AI is having on this role. Now, as you guys know, I started my career working in data analytics, and I wanted to make this video because there are a lot of conversations about AI replacing data analysts. I want to share with you guys what I think is happening to the data analyst role. Is it still worth it to pursue a career in data? I've always said it, yes, data is still one of the best fields you can go into, especially now with AI, because without data, there's no AI. AI actually needs data to improve. AI is trained on data. So what does that mean? Opportunities for data professionals, opportunities for people who have this skill set. That's just all it means. So if you are someone who is interested in the analytics role, I want you to pay very close attention to what I'm going to say in this video. Now, I made a video on AI agents. I'm going to link that video here. If you haven't seen that video, go check that video out. One thing I want to say with regards to AI agents and the data role is that AI agents are going to supercharge the data analyst role. And I think I've talked about this many times on Instagram. I've talked about this on LinkedIn. I've talked about this on TikTok. So if you haven't followed all other of my channels, make sure you go follow them. AI agents are going to supercharge the data role. It's going to make things faster. It's going to make things better for you as a data professional. You're going to now have help. So all of those tedious things that you used to do as a data professional, you don't have to do all of that anymore. Now you have AI as a co-pilot. I don't know if you guys know, but Microsoft's AI is called co-pilot, and that just means you can use it to make your work better. Now you can put your work in co-pilot mode. Think about when people are flying planes. The co-pilot is the machine that kind of helps the plane fly when they're in flight mode. The pilot can rest when co-pilot is taking over. That's exactly what AI is going to do for us tech professionals. So what does that mean? More downtime for you, more time to spend with your family, more time to do a lot more things, because AI is taking away all that difficult grunge work that we used to do. It doesn't mean that the opportunities are going to disappear. The opportunities are still there. People still have to work with these AIs to get the data in the data warehouse. People still have to manage all the infrastructure that is available in the tech space. However, we now have help. So everybody that is saying data roles are going to be replaced, I don't believe that data roles are going to be replaced. I believe that now more than ever, we need data roles. However, if you really want to be in demand, you want to be the hottest talent on the block, you need to focus on AI skills. You need to learn about artificial intelligence, you need to learn about machine learning, you need to learn about RAG, you need to learn about LangChain. Those skill sets are the skill sets of the future. Those are the top 1% candidates, are the candidates that have those skill sets. So if you want to become a 1%er, then you have to learn those skill sets. However, skill set like data analytics, data engineering, it does not mean that the skill sets are redundant or they're gone. And you guys know one thing about me, I'm going to always be transparent and tell you the truth. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Analytics is still a really good career path. You can still make 6 figures working in the analytics role. However, is it the hottest career in tech right now? It is not. The hottest thing in tech right now are the AI engineers. That's the skill set a lot of people have not discovered yet. They still don't understand how RAGs work. They still don't understand how LangChain work. I've talked about AI engineering in a previous video, so if you're interested in that, go check that out. So the thing about technology is that when a new technology comes out, they look for people that have those skill sets. They headhunt them, because guess what? Not a lot of people have those skill sets yet. So they pursue people that have it, because it's going to be only a handful of people that know how to use that technology. Does that mean that the older stack will disappear? It doesn't necessarily mean that. It just means that you're not going to get as much attention as the newest kid in the block. However, a lot of the times your skill sets are still essential. They're still needed. People still need to report things. People still need to visualize data. People still need insights. So as you leverage these new tools that the AI engineers are going to put together for us, who are the data professionals, things like large language model, things like AI agents and things like that, they're only going to make work easier for you if you're a data professional. However, if you want to be on the other side building the new technology in the future, that's when I would recommend that you learn AI agents. So it's actually good to spend time to kind of understand how technology works so you can position yourself accurately, so that when you hear things that cause unnecessary fear, and I'm saying it, yes, unnecessary fear online, you're not quick to make decisions that can harm you, because data is still crucial. We're always going to generate data. We're always going to need data, which means we're going to need analysts, we're going to need engineers to build these pipelines. However, innovation will continue to happen. And that just means that as innovation is happening, they're going to need a new set of skill sets to handle the new problem that they've discovered or the new things that are coming up. Right? I hope this video gives you clarity. If you're new here, my name is Nello. I'm a founder who loves to talk about tech, data, and AI. I also would like to add other parts of my life moving forward to this channel. So you guys might see me bring on guests next year. That's the first something I want to do next year, is to start having guests. But I'll share more as we get into that. Again, if you're a member of the channel, thank you so much for the support. Make sure you use the link in my bio to join my newsletter. Make sure you give me a subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys next week. Bye.